Welcome to MetalGodsTV with Mick'thebeard.
Hi, Mick from MetalGodsTV, and I'm with Ben from Night by Night.
Hi Mick, how you doing?
Sound. You played Thursday night, which was sort of like a pre-party to it all. How did that go?
Really good. Amazing response. People were really receptive to a band they probably hadn't seen before. But then there were some people who come specifically, they said, to see us, which was really kind of meant a lot. A couple of teenagers had come down from Edinburgh, specifically. But they'd seen our video, they'd been like, we absolutely love you guys, and it was really nice that someone had been that enthusiastic about what we were doing that they travelled away, and it was brilliant. So yeah, good time, loads of good bands on, and it's quite a big deal for us to play here because it's got such an accolade and it's got such history, so we can be able to put that on our CV is a really quite a cool thing.
Did you ever make it to the old venue at Prestatyn?
No, but I've heard some good things about it, plus some minuses. Some people like this better, some like that better. What's your opinion on it?
I think the accommodation's better here, a lot better, and there's, you know, the actual facilities, you know, like food, drinks and stuff, it's a lot better. But I think it's just especially with this Hard Rock Hell one, because people are a lot older, they're moaning about the walking.
Well, yeah, it's, we're staying. A lot of bands have obviously been staying 12 miles away or whatever,
right,
so you can't do the usual fun festival thing of just like sort of kicking back to your chalet or tent or caravan and coming back in again, and it's a bit more of a mission. But aside from that, it seems really good, and the stage, all the gear here is really good, the stage setup is really good, and saw Sebastian back last night, that was good, and I've just been really sort of enjoying hanging around, trying to basically milk it the most I can. Even though we just played on the first day, I'm just going to try and hang out as much as possible and just enjoy it.
Brilliant. And do you think touring with Jet Blacks helps your popularity?
Definitely, yeah. A band like that have got a good following and again a good sort of prestige to them, a good pedigree to them. So we met a lot of good people on that tour. Really good shows in Wolverhampton, Nottingham, London especially, and we were different enough for people to dig what we were doing because it was slightly different. They were drawing a bit more on the kind of Skid Row sleazy side of things. We were drawing a bit more on the Def Leppard melodic side of things, and I think it worked really well together. And also, brilliant guys. We played a gig in Birkenhead. My amp broke. Tom, the bassist, just rushes up onto the stage, helps me change it over. Will, the guitarist, goes, yeah, you can just use mine. Having that from a headline band, it's not very common. So it was really awesome. They were sort of looking at, they wanted the whole gig to be good, they wanted the whole tour to be good. And yeah, absolutely really helped us, made us work better as a team in terms of the band, because we had no one with us to help. We were doing everything ourselves, and just really got our stagecraft up, and really good experience, really good.
Right. I mean, it's good that they put somebody, you know, sort of on the similar lines musically, because you do see bands sort of, you'll get somebody put with a death metal band who's glam rock, and you think, well, why have they done that? And it's ridiculous.
Yeah, well, it's often a sort of local promoter thing sometimes. I think the psychology is, I asked one bloke about it once who did it a lot in my hometown, Bristol, and I just like, I couldn't empathise at all with what he was saying. He was saying, what are you talking about, mate? It's a great night, you get 3 different bands for a tenner, right? What more do you want? And it's like, well, no, because no one likes any of the other bands. So you kind of got a really confused night whereby people aren't getting their money's worth because they don't really want to see a folk band if they've come to see a grindcore band. So I think it is a shame, but in that instance of what we did, it was the perfect mix, because often on the opening slot would be a local band that would usually be a very sort of balls out rock and roll kind of AC/DC style Motorhead sort of setup. Then we'd be on and we'd bring a bit more melody to it, 3-part harmonies, a bit more kind of Journey, Def Leppard, but mixed with some sort of Seven Dusty, Alter Bridge riffs. And then you'd have Jet Black, who were like awesome, kind of incredible band live, really good tunes, big hooks, really good party band. It was a good setup. It was a good tour.
Great. And have you guys got an album you're promoting at the moment or anything like that?
We're going to be bringing out an album in April, May next year. You can check out our single online, which is if you just look for Night by Night on YouTube. It's called Time to Escape. And the process we're at the moment is at the end of the Jet Black tour. Weirdly enough, we had a lead singer who joined in 2011. Before that we were a 4-piece, and then we expanded to be a 5-piece. I used to be the singer and guitarist, but I prefer just playing 3 chords and posing, so I don't. No, it's fucking great, I don't have to do any work. And we got the singer in last year. I think things didn't really work out for him. He found it a real financial struggle to do it and couldn't really justify like seeing this through, because I think before this starts to make any kind of sort of become self-sustainable, it's going to take a lot of hard work and maybe and I don't know, he was really in a position where he felt he could do that. He'd have other responsibilities and commitments and stuff. So he left about a month ago. Good terms, still good friends, still getting on, great. And we were very fortunate that for two reasons. One, we had a friend who stepped in who did these gigs, so we could still be a five-piece. Did this gig and one we did in Wigan last week. And we also got an email very early on in the audition process from a guy who was absolutely perfect for it. He'd had a lot of experience before. He toured in bands with supporting Maiden and Extreme and Alice Cooper. Fairly relatively young guy. And just had the experience and the wherewithal, but also the drive and the ambition. He saw our video, he was like, I think we'd work really well together, I'm excited about this, I really want to do this. Came to the audition, was ace, and we kind of thought, well, now we're supposed to audition other people, but why? Because he's really perfect. So we very quickly sort of said, yeah, let's get him in. We're going to re-record the vocals over the next couple of months, and then get the album out sort of April, May next year.
Brilliant. And have you got a final message for the people watching MetalGodsTV about your band or whatever in general?
Yeah. Thank you so much for everyone who's helped us and supported us so far, and helping us get a new singer, because there was a lot of, sort of Facebook sharing and stuff that went on. And if you haven't checked us out so far, we're looking forward to meeting you.
Brilliant, Ben. Thanks a lot, mate.
Thanks, Mick.
No problem.
Cheers.
May God have mercy on your soul.